across the 20, 10. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wilson gives to Procise on the delay. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, zero. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. This is Procise on the carry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check right. Watching the grind. Man out. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Watch the screen.
Now Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, 31! Off. 50 seconds, run.
Throwing again is Watson, being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Watson, flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch the slant. Alert. Line up.
Now Watson to throw again. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 50 points down, he's coming. Check 56.
Here's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Put it down, put it down. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
They're going for it. It's Watson. Steps away to his left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Draw play. This is Carson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Here we go, D. 12. It's just 12. It's quick.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
I'm here all day.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Green 80. Check 55, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Run left. Mike 55.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans push further out in front. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. Now it's Watson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
36.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. 41 Mike. Not here.
Now Wilson going to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargreaves, the one who was there defensively.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Wilson now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
41's the Mike. Check, look small. I'm coming after you. Mike.
Wilson now operating from the gun, letting one go deep for the end. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, you know, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of